Welcome back. Joining us now is Jennifer Whitfield, Peer Support Supervisor with Southlight Healthcare. Thank you for being here. It's good to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I can only imagine that if you're struggling with addiction and you're trying to break that habit, having a peer group is important. How important is it?
Oh, I think it's absolutely essential. With the stigma and the shame and the guilt that exists with any kind of addiction is sometimes it feels insurmountable, and so it keeps a lot of people from reaching out for help. One of the best parts of peer support is people are working with people who've been there where they are, so they have that one-on-one relationship and that understanding of what they're going through personally.
Provides a little hope, doesn't it, for the individual struggling?
Absolutely.
What's your background?
I grew up here locally in Wake County, had a stable family, good family, 2 brothers and a sister, and both parents in the home. Went to college at Wake Forest University and struggled actually from then on with addiction and mental health issues. Addiction does not discriminate among socioeconomic classes or groups or any sort. It hits who it hits. And
do you mind talking a little bit? I don't want to get too personal about being the addiction, you know, how you more or less fell into it and how you finally realized you had to do something about it.
Well, I, as many teenagers do, experimented with alcohol and substances, but had a pretty supportive and structured family at home, so it didn't get out of hand until I actually went off to college and was independent on my own. I managed to graduate from Wake Forest in 4 years, but struggled throughout with alcohol consumption and mental health issues. Went on to work in the mental health field, so, and maintained in what I would call a functioning alcoholic for about 10 years until it became to the point where I started having consequences, such as losing jobs, risking eviction, depression to the point of suicidal ideation, just to the point of just despair and not knowing what to do, even working in the mental health profession, not knowing where to go, what to reach out for, struggling with the embarrassment and the guilt of, you know, thinking I should know better, and why can't I just control this? Not even having the awareness that it was not something that I could control alone. So I did not have a peer group to reach out to. I hid it for a long time until I couldn't hide it any longer. And fortunately, I still had a lot of support from my family, who really were not aware of the full extent of my issues. I was living at that point about 4 hours from here, but I reached out to them, and they, you know, wrapped me up and helped me, and they actually were my navigators in the mental health and treatment system for myself. So I feel like I was fortunate in the fact that I had that family system still there and that support, but a lot of the people we work with have either burned bridges or just didn't grow up with the foundation that I had. I was really lucky that they helped me get into treatment.
Could you have done it without them?
Absolutely not. I would not be here.
Which is why the peer program is so incredibly important. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure.
Because you're out.
Yes.
I mean, you're boots on the ground, so to speak,
sir.
right?
That's right.
And yours was alcohol. Theirs may be opioid, but I mean, it's an addiction. It's an addiction. Tell me a little bit about it. I mean, what do you see? Who are these people? And maybe hopefully some success stories.
Definitely. We see a variety of things. We work, like you said, boots on the ground. We do not have an office per se where we meet with individuals who come in to see us. We go out into the community where they are, whether it be the homeless camps around Wake County, whether it be under the bridges, whether it be in the shelters, whether they be in their own independent housing and they haven't gotten to that point yet where they don't have housing. Wherever they are, we go to them and work with them individually, one-on-one. We match up peers based on backgrounds and commonalities, shared experiences, so that they can relate even more with the people that they're working with. And they meet with them anywhere from 3 to 10 hours a week individually, one-on-one in the community, whether it be just sitting and talking on a couch or going for a walk in the park, being with somebody who's just further down that road in recovery than they are. And like you said earlier, it gives them hope that there's possibilities. You see me today wearing this, but some days I might be wearing my jeans and a hoodie and my boots and walking in the woods, and you know, they're like, you don't understand what it's like. And I can share my experience of how I was to the point of that was a decision I had to make. Did I reach out for help where I got it from, or did I just pack my stuff up and sleep in my car?
It's amazing what you will accept, right?
It is.
Because of that addiction.
It sure is.
For people who are watching, who might be struggling with this, or any addiction really, but what's it like for you now? I mean, not having that addiction, I'm sure you think of it, I'm sure it's part of your life yet, but you know what I'm trying to say? Your life now compared to where it was.
My life now is indescribable. I've got 13 years in recovery. I had to go out for a brief period, 3 to 4 years out on actually disability, because I could not function in society, in the workplace. I could not keep a job, and I had to struggle and really address my mental health and addiction. But I'm working full time. I am involved in support groups in the community and recovery groups in the community. I have more friends than I can even talk to every day. I get to help people, and it's not even like going to work. It truly isn't.
How does that feel to see someone who was where you were and to bring them to where you are now? What is that like for you?
It's so exciting. We've had several clients who have gone on to get their certification through Voc Rehab and become peer support specialists at other agencies. So that's really, really awesome.
That is. Well, we got like 30 seconds left.
Sure.
For the people who are out there, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do you want to tell them? That it's possible, I guess.
Oh, it is totally possible to kind of choke that fear of reaching out down as much as you can, and just make a call, and we'll meet you wherever you are, and just sit there and talk to you and go at your own pace. Whichever direction you want to go in, we're going to be walking beside you.
So what a pleasure to have you. You must feel very, very proud.
I'm excited. I'm really passionate about this this career I'm in, this ability to help other people, to know that 13 years ago I almost didn't make it, to being able to help. I can't even count how many people now. And then it's exponential. They go on to help other people and so forth. And I think,
just give forward, give forward.
That's right.
If you're out there, I mean, don't mess around.
Please
Make the call. Contact them today. And thank you so much. And thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. To view this and other episodes of Community Matters, visit our websites at RaleighCW.com and myrdctv.com. I'm Bill LeMay. Thank you for watching Community Matters, and we'll see you next week.